Good afternoon everybody, and a very warm welcome to Ringwood South. And today is going to be something a little bit different, and basically what I'm going to be doing today is I want to talk about the YouTube community and well, actually the YouTube people as such, and also just basically I want to talk to you about some upcoming events coming up. So if you're interested in joining me for any of those, and you live in those areas or you're willing to come down, then by all means send me a message or comment, and hopefully I'll meet you guys as and when, really. But the first thing I just wanted to touch base on was I'm currently experiencing issues with my PC, and therefore this might be a bit tricky to do videos for the foreseeable future, probably for about a month or so, or two. And there might be some issues with uploading and whether or not they're going to be relatively regular or not. I'm not entirely certain what's going on at the moment with it. I'm trying to sort it out as we speak. So bear with me if either I can't get back to you or I don't put up videos or anything. It's just at the moment I'm having some issues with my PC. So that's just kind of like the housework bit out the way, really. Unfortunately, it's kind of messed things up a little bit, but nonetheless, where there's a will, there's a way. So we'll get around that at some point in the near future. So the next thing I really wanted to talk about is I wanted to talk about a few upcoming events that I'm going to be hopefully attending, and if any of you are interested in joining me, then by all means make a note in your diary, and if you happen to be there, then obviously let me know or comment, like I said, because basically I've already met a few of you in this way, where I've just kind of put it in a video and I've sort of said, look, I'm going to be attending this exhibition or this place or whatever, and if you're around. And I've met a few of you this way already. I've already had the privilege of meeting a number of you, including Tony Northeast and Gary, Fred, Jamie, and I believe a couple of others who maybe not have had, who don't have channels or as such, but just follow me in general, and then they sort of say, oh look, I watch your channel, and say hello. So by all means, if you're around, then by all means say hello. So the first exhibition I'm going to, well, hoping to go to, this is all subject to health permitting mainly, is on the 12th, I think it's the 12th, which is next week, and not this weekend coming up, not the bank holiday weekend, but the following weekend, is the Model Railway exhibition in Portsmouth, organised by the Victory Model Railway Club. And I shall be attending, and possibly my train guru friend Dave might be attending as well. We're not quite sure yet, we're still in discussions over all of that, but basically if we do go, it'd be more than likely to be going on the Saturday. So if any of you are living in the Portsmouth area or intending to travel there or go there, then by all means let me know. So that'll be organised by the Portsmouth Victory Model Railway Club. And that'll be on the 12th, I believe, Saturday the 12th and Sunday the 13th, I think it is. I'm sure you can Google and it will come up. If not, just message me and I'll figure it out and we'll sort it out amongst ourselves. The second one is at the end of the month, which I'm hoping to attend, and that's quite a big one, and it's in Aylesbury. It's the Aylesbury Rail X, and it's quite a major one. I've never been to it before, but it's always good every year. I've seen videos of it on YouTube that people have put up of previous years, and it's always a pretty good one. So I'd like to go there and do that. I happen to be off that weekend. That is the weekend of the 26th and 27th of May. So that's in a few weeks' time, about 3 weeks' time, I think. And so if you want to come to that, then again, once again, just let me know, and again we'll sort something out. Hopefully we can meet up and say hello and just catch up in general. It's kind of like bringing me to the people as such. So if you want to come and say hello, by all means feel free. Like I said, I'm pretty approachable, so please feel free to say hello if you are there, or like I said, if you fancy coming, just put a comment in the comments box. So that's in Aylesbury in the 26th and the 27th of May, Rail-X. So that's kind of that. But that leads me on to the YouTube community and the YouTube people, because I also felt I had to put this video up because I've been the beneficiary of many lovely comments and gifts and hospitality and just generally really, really nice and friendly comments and advice and help from people. And I really, really, really do appreciate it. And I felt I had to put this video up because it's just so nice, and I just wanted you to know that I appreciated the time and effort that you guys take to watch and comment on my videos. And also for your advice and things. I mean, there's a few people I want to mention in particular, and one of them was Simon over at Liverton Central that I wanted to mention, because he has come up with so many useful advice and ideas and things like that, and he's the one that really has helped me with my soldering woes. He put up a fantastic video on it and really gave me the confidence to go on and sort out my soldering issues. And as it so happens, I don't actually fear soldering as much as I used to. So I used to be quite daunted by it, and I could never get it to work, and now I understand it, and leading on from that, some of you guys have then chipped in with a few extra bits and pieces, which again has added to the whole kind of experience of my soldering and really improved it and made me feel really confident about doing it. Those of you who know me from Beringer know me well that wiring is not my strong suit. Also, I wanted to mention Tony Northeastern. He's got a fantastic layout which I had the privilege of seeing directly in the flesh last weekend, or last week. Yes, we're on Thursday today, aren't we? Yeah, so the weekend just gone. And I wanted to mention him because last week I said that I'd got a few bits and pieces, and what I neglected to tell you, and I'd completely forgotten about, is that Tony himself had given me a few bits and pieces. He gave me some signs to go on my TMD area, and he also gave me a pack of steps. And these sorts of things are really, really useful, because you're never quite sure. You look at it, the sprue steps, you're never quite sure how they're going to come in handy. But you know, at some point in the future, you'll have that light bulb eureka moment that will go off and go, ah, I know exactly what I can do with that. And so I thank him very much for that. And like I said, I wanted to thank him once again for his hospitality and his friendship. And we've become really good friends. And, you know, we did have this discussion in the sense that not so long ago we didn't have YouTube, and so therefore a lot of us modelers would just have stacks of magazines at home that we'd sift through and collect to improve our layouts. And now through the advent of YouTube, you know, I've now actually, it's not a case of people sitting in a cold dark room and, you know, just typing away in the background, you know, all kind of, you know, all cloak and dagger stuff. It isn't. It's actually, I've actually met a lot of you already, and I'm just scratching the surface. I'm sure there's a huge amount more, many people that I'd love to meet. So, and I always enjoy meeting people. So I'm really grateful to him for his hospitality and his friendship, and also these few bits and pieces, and getting to see his fantastic layout. Another two people I wanted to mention was Gary over at Cheeky Tech, and I wanted to mention Richard at New Junction, because very much recently, again, we've become really good friends, and they've also given me some really valuable advice. And again, this is another thing about YouTube and the people on it. You know, this is the whole reason why I started my channel, that I had an issue with Beringer and I didn't know what to do, and I just posted up a video and said, look, you know, I'm having these issues. And lo and behold, you know, maybe a day, maybe a week, but somebody will get back to you, and no doubt have had some issues that they can help you with. And it's just absolutely fantastic that there's people out there who can share their knowledge and are willing to share their knowledge and their advice in order to help you. And so I wanted again to thank them very much. I also wanted to thank Jeff Redman over at Jumble Lane. And he comments regularly on my channel, and he's also commented on my live streams too. And I wanted to say a special thank you to him because, as I mentioned before, I was having issues with my soldering. And he was one of the people that kind of took that on board and contacted me and said to me, would you like some heat shrink to do with your soldering? And so he sent me a whole stack of heat shrink. And so Jeff, thank you so much for that. So I've got plenty, and there's even more in the envelope. I mean, this is just, this is the envelope that he sent me, the whole jiffy bag full of heat shrink, which is fantastic, of all sort of shapes and sizes and stuff. So I'll be good for a long time. And lo and behold, a few days later, he sent me another little envelope with some railway signage on it that he kindly did for me. That's downstairs actually. I haven't actually got that to hand. So once again, you know, thank you for your kindness and generosity on that, because I mean that's just fantastic. And I also have to mention Alan as well, Alan Babs, because he was the one that got me into at Dragon Junction. He's the one who got me into the DCC, because he kindly gave me a Hornby Elite, which was just epic. Unfortunately, I'm having issues with my Hornby Elite. However, it's still in use and will remain to be in use, but not on the main layout for much longer. That's going to be going on to the test track, which I believe it will be a lot more suitable for. So, you know, that was a very generous gesture from him, and, you know, I can't thank him enough. And, you know, that's given me so much kind of joy in terms of now, because of that, you know, it's moved me on to DCC sound and how to fit it and hardwiring locomotives that I couldn't do before and all the rest of it. So, and there are so many more of you out there that have put out such fantastic informative videos, which is just absolutely unbelievable. But to me, it's like you don't necessarily have to contribute in terms of videos and in terms of sending me stuff. I'm eternally grateful to you all and for your kindness and generosity. But even comments, you know, no boundaries really. Some of the comments I've received have actually blown me away. A couple I wanted to mention was, I've been doing a fair amount of travelogue videos recently on my channel, and those of you who don't really know what they are, they're basically travel journeys from point A to B and back to point A or whatever, and I'm just sharing observations and thoughts along the way really. And a few of you have commented on that, and some of them have just blown me away. I mean, one comment was something like, he put on it, I can't remember who it was by, it's such a long time ago now, and I wish I'd remembered so I can give him the credit that he deserves. But he was saying, he put in the comment that he really appreciated my travel journeys and wanted me to keep it up, because he, for one reason or another, he doesn't get out much in terms of, I don't know if it's a health issue or something like that, and it's so nice to be able to contribute to somebody's life that they've turned around and actually specifically made it specific and put it in a comment and said, look, you know, I really appreciate you and your travel journeys, because it gives me a chance to sort of see the outside, and it's just like really nice. And I also wanted to mention another comment, and this comment only came on my last video, and my last video being the before the test video. I should mention that the reason why I did the test video briefly is that the test video was because I wanted just to check to see if I can find another way of recording and uploading onto YouTube, and I had this test clip on my phone, and I thought, well, let me try and upload it that way and see if I can get any joy that way, and obviously it worked. So that's one of the reasons why I put that quick little test clip up. But anyway, the comment I wanted to talk to you about also was really a really special dear comment. I really was kind of blown away by it, to be honest. When I did my travelogue to see Tony over at his layout, and obviously going to the Fareham exhibition, Paul Wade kindly commented on my video, and I'll read the actual comment he wrote. He wrote, let me just do it like this because that way I'm facing the camera. So he wrote, "Great video, Susanna. Me and my youngest daughter love watching your videos. It would really make her day if you could surprise her and give her a mention on your next instalment. Her name is Michaela and she's 10 years old. Thanks, Paul." So Paul and Michaela, if you are watching, a big hello from me and a kiss, and thank you for taking the time to watch my videos, and I am so glad that you enjoy watching my videos, and that goes the same for everybody. Like I've said many times before, I don't put these videos up in terms of expecting to be some kind of TV celebrity superstar or make a career out of it or get money out of it from ratings or anything like that, or for YouTube subscribers. I just want everybody who subscribes to my channel to subscribe to my channel because they enjoy what they are watching and what I'm saying, and that they find it interesting and then they find it useful. Like I said, I'm not in it for anything else. Like I said, it's like a lot of modelers out there, we just kind of put our videos up there and we take inspiration from one another, and we help out one another as and when we can. And so I'm just so grateful for all the advice and help that you've all given me, all the interest that you've shown me, all the lovely comments that you've also written down, and just your generosity and everything like that. So a big massive thumbs up to the YouTube people, and that is you guys. And like I said, if any of you happen to be in Portsmouth next Saturday, which is the 12th, or at the Rail-X exhibition in Aylesbury, which is around near Oxford Way, and that's going to be on the 26th, which is at the end of the month, then by all means contact me, let me know that you're going to be going, and hopefully I can meet you all there, health permitting, and all sorts. So thank you so much for bearing with me this video, and soon I will have a layout update, which is a layout right behind me, Ringwood South, and I will be able to hopefully give you an update on what's going on there. So thank you for your time and for your patience, and until the next time, it's bye from Ringwood South. Bye bye.